how the spirit will attack and completely undermine everything in its path. It will seek to infiltrate, attack, and undermine everything. If you are dating a person with this kind of evil spirit on them, they will try and get you to marry them. And until you do, it will be playing good cop with you the whole time, so it can continue to lure and draw you into its web. But once you end up marrying this person, that is when the bad cop will emerge. And that is when all hell will literally break out in your life.
This is the Jezebel spirit?
Yep. If you're a woman dating a man who is a physical abuser, many times he will not show his true colors until after you marry him.
Yep, been there, done that.
Once you marry him, then the actual abuse will start. If you are a man dating a woman who has this kind of spirit, she will say and do all the right things as you are dating her. But once you marry her, that is when the tables will turn and she will start coming directly after you, trying to tear both you and the marriage completely apart. This spirit first seeks to infiltrate the environment it wants to try and work in. And once it's in, it will then set up shop and start attacking and undermining literally every single thing it can. It is an attack dog. It will literally attack anything and everything it can, depending on how far the host will cooperate with its evil properties. It will start playing major mind games. It is very good at playing mind games and head games with people. It will know where your weak spots and jugular veins will be at. The attacks will always be targeted at your weak spots so it can start to weaken and demoralize and bring you down. It will come after your levels of self-confidence and self-esteem. It will come after your calling for the Lord. It will come after your specific personality traits, both good and bad, to see if they can convince you that you are a nobody and that you will never amount to anything good and worthwhile in this life. It will try to make you think you are crazy and that they are the ones who have all the knowledge and wisdom. It will try and make you feel inferior so they can gain an upper hand in the relationship and that then need to be totally guided by them and dependent upon them. Sound familiar, Alex? Before you know it, this kind of spirit can throw you into depression, along with causing major confusion and indecisiveness. You will feel disoriented and feel like you are caught up in a fog. This evil spirit will try to suck the life out of you and tear you down every which way it can so you no longer function in your calling for the Lord. The prophet Elijah himself was so distraught and depressed after coming into direct contact with Queen Jezebel and the spirit operating her that he almost wanted to throw in the towel and quit until God strengthened him through an angel and then gave him a direct word. The spirit is very good at being very critical and judgmental, and before you know it, it will have you believing in all the lies it has been throwing your way. This is where you really have to know who you are in Christ. And that you never allow a person with this kind of spirit on them to be able to bring you down like they almost did with Elijah. Let this part of Elijah's story be a major lesson to all of us on how far this spirit will go. To literally try and get you to quit and walk out on God's calling on your life. I believe a lot of suicides maybe as a result of this spirit and the mind games it knows and how to play it. If they can do this with a great man like Elijah, then they can do it with anybody. If a personality seen several men over the years be turned into a heap of mush by women who were operating with this kind of spirit in them, and the way it was done was by the mind games they were playing with the men over